Hello, you highly original tattoos of skulls with knives stuck through them. I'm playing Insanity Clicker, and it boots up and starts and you get attacked straight away, so here I am. It's one of those clicker games because we needed another one of those, you see. That's definitely what this market needed, was more clicker things. So, we're clicking on the monsters. We got a thing here. I can't really make out a lot of the monsters because the blood is all over the screen. But you will notice that it took us clicking to get to things like options. Yes, the settings have to unlock. That's why at the beginning there was no sound. Now we can add sound and music. So there you go. Isn't that fun? Let me just change the volume on my headphones there because I couldn't really judge what that volume was, because there was no sound. That'll do. I don't know what that'll do. You know what? I'll pop it on anyway. Why not? Right. So here we are. We got sound now. Teeth, I guess, is your currency. We got 14 of them. Let's get a bat, which I guess deals some damage over time. Fucking hell. So, like the many other clicker games we've played before on this channel, you're just clicking. That's what we're doing right now. We are clicking. Clicking on all of the insanity, you see. That makes the game exciting and fun. It's still too loud on my headphones. Kind of very obnoxious, actually. Seems like it was actually a wise idea to have the sound off by default, so that people wouldn't immediately turn it off. But now I'm invested. You know, I could level up my bat right now, but I'm saving up for a cobra. Won't be too long before we can add a cobra to the mix. There we go, cobra. Higher. So yeah, that's just all doing damage on its own. Doesn't seem to be any additions picture-wise. Like, I'm not seeing the cobra or the bat on screen. Why would we? Level up the bat, I suppose. So yeah, it's just pictures of monsters. In fairness, decent drawings. Got a kind of fighting fantasy vibe to them, which I can deal with. I'm happy with that, but they are still just static drawings, and all we're doing is clicking. What's this? I don't know what that is. Level 2? Level 2, that's what that is. I guess that gives us more teeth, doesn't it? This is a video game on Steam right now. It's free. It is free, so all it's costing you is time. Just in case you have an abundance of that and really won't miss any. I do have things to do, but I'm here to provide an extensive report on Insanity Clicker. I still maintain that the only genuinely good clicker game was Cookie Clicker. You know, the one that got all the attention the first time. I'm going to level that up. Move on to Ward 3. You know, Cookie Clicker really... I'm sure there were clicker games before that, but that was the one that really brought the idea to the forefront, you know. Made it very popular. I'm just clicking on more insanities here. I've leveled up on the Asylum Ward level 4 now. Should be getting a lot more teeth, as you can see. A lot more teeth going on. Very mindless. Of course, Cookie Clicker really had that idea of acquisition of power that made it so compelling. That other games have just had this very basic, arbitrary system. You know, the things in Cookie Clicker made sense. And of course, the more you did in Cookie Clicker, the more it evolved as a concept and started to get kind of meta and fourth wall-y breaky, you know. which made it a lot more exciting. I'm going to move on to level 5 now. Okay, it's a boss. The Hell Dolls. That's what we're fighting. It is a shame that you can barely see the relatively well-drawn enemies because of all this blood on the screen. There may be an option to turn that off, but can't be fucked to look at it. Let's see what this is. Shop. You can buy boosts in the shop. Well then. We'll have a look at that in a minute. I want to get a scorpion first. As you do. Okay, well, did we get anything for the bus? Doesn't look like we did it? Oh well. This is very tiresome, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. We've played a lot of these. Not as many as first-person horror games on Steam. Not as many as... Hell, I don't even think we've played as many Unit Z clones. But this is the kind of gameplay that feels like you've played it forever. Many times in many incarnations. Anyway, that's that. How are you this fine day? Hope you're doing okay. Had another bit of physical therapy for the back injury. Going very well. First session kicked the shit out of me. Second session we did stuff in a pool, which was pretty good. It loosened everything up. Things still hurt, of course, but feel a bit more limber again. So that's been fun. Click on that. So we should be dealing a lot more damage. Now it's always good to level up your lower level things. Learn that from Cookie Clicker. Level 4, we'll go to level 5 now. It's another Hell Dolls. Let's look in the shop anyway. Double damage. Forward 3 days. Instant Ascension. 3 enhancements. Okay, means nothing to me. Means nothing to me, friend. I think they're all just temporary things anyway. Okay, we did get teeth from that. Those teeth were very valuable teeth. Very good for us. So I just stopped clicking for a second there, because it doesn't matter. None of this matters. Looking forward to tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow is the first day all week that I've not had any kind of appointment. Any sort of obligation to be somewhere. I hate that. I get very angsty about preordained you have to be here at this time kind of situations. Which is why I like sort of working to my own schedule as well a lot. But with, you know, physio appointments and had to arrange to see someone about a thing and go here and do this, go here and do that. It's been very tiresome. It's been a tiring week, very stressful. Did 2 gymquisitions, which always... It throws my schedule out of whack, because you get used to doing 1 a week, so when you do 2, you know, with all of the looking into things, writing the script, doing the edit, like it can take it out of you a bit. You feel a bit mentally wiped, and the fact I did it on a Tuesday soon after 1 on a Monday, like that really discombobulated me. Threw me out of sorts, you know. But tomorrow, it's a free day. Might go up the post office, dig around in the P.O. box, see what's going on in there. I got some package that's too big for the P.O. box as well. I need to go up to the counter and see what that is. So that's exciting. You know what? I'll upgrade my Scorpion to rock them like a hurricane. And then Saturday evening is tattoo time. Get my tattoo. I'm getting the Halo of the Sun. It's a little Silent Hill thing on probably on my wrist or something. It's one I've wanted for a long time, because I don't know if I've mentioned this. I know some people, the last time I brought it up in a video, were asking what it was that I'm getting done. But I wanted that one for a while because I always like something. I like the idea of a video gamey thing on me, but I didn't want something like overly obvious or overly trite like a Zelda Triforce or something that's a bit too brandy, you know, like fucking PS4 logo or something on me. Not fond to that, thanks. Buff, 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 buff. Might as well spend it all. The more you spend, the quicker you get stuff down. I'm going to finish this boss hell demons here. And then I'm going to click on level 6. For whatever that thing is. The Boob Barken Strand. The font's not very good. For it to be that size, it's not a good font. So all the teeth that go up are a +2. Just wondering if clicking on them made a difference. Doesn't look like it. Though I saw a 5 and a thing. Other than that, it is all. Doesn't matter if you click on them. I thought maybe clicking on them early would make them more valuable, but nah. You can just ignore them. Concentrate on the task at hand. Go here, we're at the diabolic pentagram now. How exciting. What other exciting news is there? There is, oh, I'll just finish the task. So yeah, I wanted something that looked like it could have a more universal look to it. Something that looks like it could mean something a bit more general, but was still, you know, part of a game series that's very important to me, and still video gamey enough. And the people at the tattoo place really liked it. They said that all. They seemed quite excited about doing it. So that'll be cool. That'll be my Saturday. That'll be fun. Also heard the news. Both Gavin and Laura from the Podquisition linked me to it today. Boglins are coming back, apparently. The original creator has struck some deal with someone. They showed off a sculpt, and it did look pretty authentic to the, like, true to the old Boglin looks. Because they did try a soft reboot in, like, 2000, like, somewhere in the early 2000s. And they looked a bit too cartoony and cutesy. I don't even see them for sale anywhere. Like, their run was so limited. I don't see them on eBay. I've never seen them in a shop. So I think they're pretty hard to get hold of. Get ourselves a sundew. And level up the bat. We'll see what these unlocks are for the actual creatures now. Move up to level 8. I mean, really, this video is just an excuse for me to have a little bit of a chat with you. I like doing that. Sometimes I like doing videos just for the kind of bloggy nature of some of them sometimes. Where it's just like, you know what, I got stuff in life that I could just talk about. I've been asked if I'd ever consider a video log, like an actual vlog. I don't think I'm quite interesting enough for that, like to just sit in front of a webcam and be all like, hey guys, increases damage per click made by this minion by 100%. Doing more damage. But, you know, playing a game and just chatting shit, I like that. I like just talking about myself, because who doesn't? A lot of people do. Some people don't, I guess. There are very private, reserved people who like to keep all that stuff to themselves, which is fine. That's their thing. So we really aren't seeing much else going on, are we? We got this illnesses tab. I don't know what that's all about. There, we can level up this. Just increases damage. It's just all linked damage increase. Nothing interesting. That's the problem. Like, the pictures are fantastic. I actually really like the art, but if I just put them in a gallery on a website somewhere, I don't need all this contrivance to look at it. The boss, Pit Slave. How nice. Right. Back to the job at hand. I mean, how much faster am I clicking? Not much faster. So I'm just wondering if there's a way to directly upgrade the blade damage, but there isn't. Doesn't look like an option. Oh, I guess we'll get to work on getting the Scorpions thing unlocked. Fucking hell. Well, we got these as well. Let's, we can afford all but the Ascension. Enhance 3 random minions. Fast forward. Let's do double damage. Oh! Oh, look, we found the microtransactions. Okay. Silly me. It wasn't teeth that was the price. It was these crystals. I should have paid more attention. I always need to pay more attention, don't I? No, actually. I'm not going to buy any of that. No, this game isn't worth any of the money. Let's click that and forget we ever saw it. As we move to the Misty Forest, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. I'm just gonna go. Let's write this one off. That was Nightmare Clicker. Not really a thrilling gameplay video, but we had a nice little chat, and I think that's just nice to do sometimes. A little laid back, a little more Bob Ross this time around. So goodbye, and God bless, my friend. Is that how Bob Ross used to say it? Fuck, I could be wrong. Well, here's a happy little Fabius Bile.